All right, we are live. Hey, y'all. What's up? Welcome to Vixen After Dark. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, tapped in, turned on. I'm your host, Leticia. Hopefully you guys haven't already joined the fam. Please make sure you go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Click the bell right next to it. That way you guys are aware of when I go live. Yes, the sun is shining, honey. I actually got a low-key, I got, a nice little tan going, okay? So today, you guys are here for Aries, Leo, Sag. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Okay, so I always say take what resonates and leave out the rest. I am actually going to do each sign individually, but first I will tap into, I'm going to do Moonology. I'm going to do your financial forecast. I'm going to do some throat chakra. What you need to be working on, and also to tapping into the energy to get some spiritual guidance, some advice, things that may come up. It could be about your career, finances, you personally, whatever comes up, relationships, and we'll get some clarifiers. Okay, so I am tapping into, I'm doing tarot astrology. So I do, that talks about tarot, numerology, and also astrology mixed in as well. Okay, so at first, you guys, just a little quick announcements. I did update my website, so I am been booking personal reads, you guys. Okay, so go to my website, vixenafterdark.com. Everything's in the description box down below, but click on guidance sessions. Okay, and you're going to see all the different types of readings that you can get acclimated to and see which one is the spread for you. I've got the chocolate bar spread. You've seen me do that on here before, I think last week. I have intuitive seed spread here. I got the love box on here. I got to keep that. That's a hot seller. Challenges or blockages that you may have on your path currently right now. Also, I'm doing the tarot astrology divinations too as well. Bat signal, I really like that one. Guidance for your next move. And then also a personal natal check-in. No, this is not reading your natal information. I'm not getting your information to go tap into that. It's if you printed it out and you have questions and you want to dissect it and get some clarity on what it means, okay? As far as like giving me like, hey, I got my Pluto's in Taurus, and I've got my Mars in Gemini, you know what I mean? And you kind of want to see how the energies commingle, right? Especially with what's going on right now in the Astros. Like if you want to compare to, so what does it mean for me if the moon is in, Virgo right now? You know what I'm saying? So that's what personal natal check-in is, okay? If you guys have any questions about that. So yeah, go ahead and dive in, you guys. It is updated. I also have my tarot deck 40% off. If you guys want to learn how to read tarot, those are still there. Which is this deck here. If you guys want to learn, it's all color coded. It has yes or no, reversals. So tap in. It also comes with I think I got like 9 different spreads, how to clean your deck and all that stuff. So all that comes with each and every deck as well. All right, guys. So without further ado, you guys. So any other announcements that I have? I think that's it for the announcements, guys. Let's talk Astro World. I'm just going to give a quick little, I just want to let you guys know too, make sure you're tapping into the astrology videos, because I always throw it back, the ball in your court, to see what the energy is going on outside of you. That way you can see how it makes sense as far as the Astro World and the events that are playing out right now. And then also I reverse it back to you on how it pertains to your own personal life, how you're being affected. Okay. So tap into those. Those are fun. I know you guys, some of you guys are just loving those. You're eating them up, which is good. I like it because we want to master ourselves, right? So I'm pulling up the charts right now to see what we got going on. We have a full moon coming up, you guys. I'll probably do like this is a full moon reading as well. Okay. For you guys. But I'm also, I may do a separate video for that as far as astro wise. Let's see what we've got going on. Okay, so we do have the moon in Virgo right now. So you guys definitely, it's at 28 degrees. It's about to switch. It's about to go into Libra. So you're probably just feeling, you know, practical, with as far as like emotionally, you've been feeling really practical. A lot of you guys have probably been paying a lot attention to detail within a lot of things that people say, people do, even yourself, you know, a need to move in an orderly fashion, organize things, you know, cleanliness, things of that nature. Clean your space, guys. It moves the energy around. We do also have here, Mercury's also in Taurus right now. Okay. Oh, I'm going to do a video on that because it's at 1 degree. So it's kind of cusping right now with the sign that it just left. I believe it was in Aries. So this is going to be a communication style where you are only going to care about people that got something going on. Okay. Pretty much. Very methodical with the people that you speak to, what you guys are talking about. If somebody ain't got nothing going on, you ain't even worried about it. But also to kind of staying grounded and thinking of what you say before you say it. That's a really good energy to be in. So being grounded within that and you're only going to talk to people that have common sense pretty much. Okay. Don't start fighting wars that ain't yours. Don't fall into these distractions. There's so many distractions going on. It's at an utmost high right now. And some of you guys are playing into that. Do not play into the distractions. Okay. There are other things that you need to be focusing on right now at this time. It's so easy to have some commentary on something, but that's what they want you to do. That's how they're feeding into your energy. We do also have Venus in Taurus, okay? So we know Venus is a sign of love and money, so it's really, you know, indicating everyone's focused on the material pleasures, material gains right now, as well, okay? And needing to find that love or to be in a love where that keeps you kind of grounded. So if you're the one that's in a connection right now and you're the one that's always sporadic and going everywhere and, you know, you act first and think later, you're going to be looking for your partner to get that grounded sense. It's kind of like a yin and yang kind of an energy. Or you can be that person that brings that person to where they can be grounded as well, okay? Mars in Cancer, I did do a video on that. See how it pertains to you personally, you guys. Okay, it's a strong emotional drive with being very assertive with taking action. Mars is not really at home in Cancer, so you know, just see how it pertains to you and your individual sign. All right, it's kind of like a slowed down energy for Mars. We have Jupiter still in Aries. Okay, it's at 20 degrees, so it's gonna bring lots of confidence, lots of enthusiasm. Okay. And expanding the things that you want to take action on. So like, let's say you start a project on something, you're going to really want to go balls to the walls in it to have it carry out, right? But be careful because we do have Saturn in Pisces, which can indicate, you know, some challenges, you know, around your boundaries and having that self-discipline, because Saturn in Pisces likes to be in la la land, and you could be working on something that really ain't that great for you, but right now you feel like that's the vision, but then later on you're going to see, damn, I didn't even make no money off this shit. I wasted all my time and energy and I didn't even do shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and people can also be presenting themselves to you like that, acting as if they have really good ideas, but really it's probably not a good idea for you to be participating in at this time as well. So you got to be careful of the Saturn and Pisces kind of an energy. We do also have Uranus and Taurus. I just dropped that video, I believe, yesterday. Please go ahead and look to see how it pertains to you personally. But that's just bringing, you know, Uranus is a planet of disruption. So it's bringing like a lot of unexpected changes, you guys, related to our finances, related to our possessions, since it's in Taurus. Because Taurus, that's what Taurus is all about. Our money, our food, water, you know, our supplies, whatever we have going on as far as that aspect goes. So lots of fluctuation within that going on right now around the world, but see how it pertains to you, okay? In that video that I dropped. We also have Neptune in Pisces. So that's like, you know, a lot of people are going to be, their gifts are going to be coming online. Lots of heightened intuition. Like when you know, you just know, like your gut feeling is just going to be on point. Like you're just going to want to really follow and believe and trust in how you feel, especially when it relates to you dealing with a lot of people throughout the day or every day in your daily life, okay? Whoever you talk to, whoever you're sharing energies with in close quarters especially, really trust your intuition and gut right now. This is not the time to be second guessing, because you can get swayed easily with Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces. right now, okay? If you don't have spiritual discernment, so that's really a must for you right now, guys, okay? I did do a video on Pluto and Aquarius, so once again, Pluto is here to fuck shit up and transform everything right now, okay? And lots of changes to our group dynamics and things that are going on, so see how that pertains to you personally. And then, of course, Lilith has been chilling in Leo. It's still at 9 degrees, so we're really feeling that. Very powerful, creative energy, very expressive kind of an energy, too. Watch out for Lilith when it's in Leo. It's all about the attention, right? Attention is the commodity. So that's just a quick little rundown of the astro. That way you can see what's going on. Then I'll remix it within whatever comes out in your reading. That way it makes sense to the reading that's coming out for fire signs today. Okay, you guys? So while we're at it with this moon in Taurus at 1 degree, it just switched over. Moon in Virgo is about to go into Libra, but I'll do a video on that. So this is the full moon in Libra reading to see what we have coming up for you guys for fire signs. This is for Aries, Leo, Sag. I thought all my readings with these cards be accurate and specific. Many blessings everybody involved. Please help me stay centered and not higher self. Let me clearly hear, see, feel, and know the divine messages that wish to come through this reading. Okay? Because we're about to move out of Virgo. What's today? I think it goes like Thursday. I want to say Thursday is the full moon. I don't even know what fucking day it is. That is so bad. I do all these, like, I look at the charts and everything. I don't even know. Is it Tuesday? Is it Wednesday? Hold on. I think because I got my I think it's Tuesday today. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I got this power chain in my mouth, man. It's hurting, boy. All right, fire signs, come to the stage. So at first, it's going to be for the collective as far as your financial forecast, Moonology, and throat chakra cards. And then I'm going to do each sign individually, okay? All right. Aries, Leo, Sag. What's up for this full moon of Virgo? What do we have to look forward to for this week? What's coming up? There's like only one cloud in the sky that I see right now. The sky's been clear the last 2 days. Thank God. Okay. A lot of full moon energy. So you guys know during the full moon, this is where all of your manifestations or things are going to be illuminated and brought to the light during a full moon kind of an energy. So if you're feeling like the energy of, you know, you want to rest and relax and kind of slow down, this is the time to do so. I'm not saying that your manifestations aren't gonna, you can't manifest, because we're always manifesting, but I'm just saying, like, to really set an intention and do a whole ritual, like, that ain't the move right now when the moon is full. You want to make sure that you're kind of protecting everything that you have that is here already now. That's what you want to be doing right now, okay? Protecting what you do have right now and seeing what it has came to light and what has came to fruition right now, and really, like, you know, watering that grass, okay? Watering them seeds, all right? And that's why we have a lot of full moon cards here. I think fire energy, you guys need to be aware of that, because you guys always like to move so quick, you know, onto the next thing, gotta do this, gotta do that. You don't want to put too much on your plate right now, because spirit gonna push your ass back real quick, okay? So your dreams need a practical plan. This is full moon in Taurus energy right here. So what are we at? We have a lot of planets in Taurus right now for you fire signs, okay? Just so that you're aware. So like I said, make sure you're mapping out those plans. I don't care if you got to do post-it notes everywhere, set hello alarm clocks, you know, make sure you really have a plan on where you see yourself going. Especially right now, this is the time to really kind of slow down and see what's already here, and then see how you can fine-tune it. Fine-tune what you already have going on. So let's say you're a person that, I don't know, let's say you work a 9 to 5, then your goal is to, like, get your body right by summer or some shit. So map out those days. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have a strategic plan. Oh, this is arm day, this is leg day, this is chest day. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, you have going on as far as, like, business wise, make sure you map out certain goals that you have for yourself. If you are starting a business or you're learning something, you know, whether you're trying to gain a new skill, make sure you're doing study time. You're doing time where you're asking questions, clarifying, you know, reading, tuning into classes, whatever it is that you got to do for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that you map out those that a plan so that you can actually execute and not leave something lingering and you kind of forget about it, because we don't want that, right? We do also have super moon energy here. Okay, more full moon energy. Emotions could be running high. Some of you guys could be thinking of someone or something that, you know, has you in a tizzy. You could be missing someone, or it's like you love somebody really dearly. They could be heavily on your mind right now, and it could be like illuminating that aspect right now for you. It's like, damn, someone either is not in your life, or you just let somebody go, or you weren't trying hard enough for them to be in your life, or something like that, of that nature, where it's really just standing out to you right now. So you could be feeling it a little bit. You could be feeling that just a little bit. Okay, you can feel that's that Venus and Taurus energy, where it's like, damn, it's like if you recognize somebody that was going somewhere, and someone that could ground you and put you in a better place and motivate you and do X, Y, and Z, someone that kind of had it all together, and then maybe you don't have them anymore in your life, and so now your life is looking a little bit different. So you could be thinking of all those people. It doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be any type of connection that you had with somebody, and it's like, I needed that energy. You know, you could be thinking about that. It's like the connections that matter to you right now could have you in a little bit of an emotional tizzy as far as that goes. You know what I'm saying? Like if there's someone in your life that had something going, and it's like you're on your same path to success right now, and they were too, it's kind of like that's what you admire, that's what you value. So you could be feeling something of that nature. Okay, we're going to tap more into it in a little bit here. And just know that you are good enough, though, even if that didn't work out, or whatever plan you had didn't go, you know, as you thought it would. So right now it's going to be illuminated, right? And during the full moon energy, now it's time to look at those details of things like, did I do that? Did I put effort and energy and time into this or that enough? You know what I'm saying? This is time to kind of really readjust what you already have going on. Just don't quit it. Don't let it go unless it's really something that you shouldn't be doing. You'll know, you'll get all the signs. But if it's something you still want to tap into, just make sure you're kind of like, this is the energy to really fine tune it, readjust, rethink. You know what I'm saying? We're all on a drawing board phase right now. So, you know, it's okay to, you try something and it didn't work, and you'll see that during this full moon coming up. So full moon in Libra is all about balance and being justified and having justice, right? So it's like, damn, you know, you might find out something may have not worked. So now you got to go at it at a different angle, and that's all you got to do if you want to keep trying that same thing, or you want to obtain a certain goal within whatever it is that you're doing, okay? Whether that has to do with personal goals, your health, you know, friendships, relationships, things of that nature. And as far as relationships goes, as far as a full moon in Libra, it's really going to like highlight what's toxic, and it's going to eliminate those toxic connections that you have. Full moon in Libra is really not a time to worry about if someone's going to come towards you or not. It's all about kind of eliminating what's really not good for you right now at this time. So you could have exited stage left from somebody because maybe you were the toxic one, or they were toxic for you. You know, that's where it's at right now. It's all about kind of releasing. It's a releasing effect that we have right now. Okay. So you're in the right energy if you've been releasing. So look at the bigger picture here. This is also Sag energy, fire energy here. Look at the big picture. Okay. Like I said, during full moons, you really want to see, like I said, what is working and what's not working for you. If you have a plan in mind, like say you do have a person that does have a plan, and you're like, okay, so this is like thinking of long-term goals, things that you should be tapping into now. Really look at the benefits of it, kind of zooming out on it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to have some conclusions that are within your reach. You're going to have like these aha moments, okay? You're going to be able to look at things in a whole new perspective. If you are a person that's utilizing this lens right now, it's magnifying all areas of your life. Money, relationships, you know, spirituality, your mental health, even just your regular health. Okay, everything's gonna, it's like, it's like check-in time. I like to use full moons as a check-in time. You kind of get to check in and see what you got going on right now, okay? Ooh, I like this too because it's bring love into the situation with that Aquarian energy, because air energy, you know, can come off, especially Aquariuses, can come off as if they don't give a fuck or they have no feelings or emotions. So make sure you are bringing that in, because that can also be a superpower for you as far as being vulnerable and emotional, or bringing emotion into whatever it is that you have going on. Okay, let's pull up the financial forecast. If you guys see like random shadows, it's birds, because I'm at the window right now. So you see a bird fly by. Let's see the financial forecast for all signs. For Aries, Leo, Sag. You guys don't forget to thumbs up the videos you're watching. It helps the video circulate and percolate. And if you're here with me, say hello. I love to talk to everybody that's watching live. Hello to all the people that are live with me right now. I don't see who's I can't see who's watching, but it just says a number. All right, Aries, Leo, Sag financial forecast. Because we got Uranus and Taurus. It can be a really good thing. It's at 16 degrees right now. This is the best time to start businesses, to try new things. There's going to be a lot of trial and error effect going on here, okay? And that's okay. Find what works and find what doesn't. Keep, just as long as you keep going forward, okay? That's the name of the game. Don't beat yourself up over something that didn't work. Maybe that wasn't your path. Or maybe you need to do a little bit of research and learn a little bit more. Feel me? Okay, so we do have here tree. I like this. Okay, so some money growing, okay? I feel here money coming in, fire signs, whatever it is that you're tapping into. This could be your career. Maybe you're excelling, working a lot of hours. It is, you know, spring, new year. Going into summertime, so now it's like maybe things are on the up and up for you as far as you're getting more clientele, or maybe your job is getting busier now, okay? A lot of people are going out now, so maybe there's more projects too that need to be done. Whatever you do as far as work, it's like now's the time. You're like in a collecting phase. Damn. And if you are working on something, maybe some things are coming to fruition for you as well, okay? So I see lots of abundance coming in for you here as long as you're taking action, all right? And you're earning more power by doing that. Now, this is a good tarot card in the financial, in this deck, okay? So this is like really like some of you guys are looking forward to building something. As I said, this is a great time to build a business. We have so many apps and so many things that could actually kind of shift you in the right direction. And also too, you just going outside and you just really like seeing what do you want to do, you know what I'm saying, really thinking about it, okay? So make a very sound decision. So some of you guys are going to decide on what it is that you want to tap into, whatever it is that you want to get into, okay? Some of you guys are on the road to figuring out your life path with the Buddha here. You're like, you know what, I flipped hamburgers for 10 years or whatever. Now it's like, my calling is to, I don't know, be a motivational speaker or some shit. Like, you guys are really gonna flip a lid, especially when Pluto's in Aquarius. You're gonna be tapping into new things, okay? New things that inspire you. This is a good thing for you to transform, okay? This is gonna be more than just money, because when you're tapping into something and you're not thinking about the money aspect of it, even though we know, like, money brings you options, right? But I'm just saying, like, if you're doing something that you actually love to do every single day and you're really good at something, I just tweeted this, if you're really good at something, why not get paid for it? Why not get paid for it? Turn it into a business, okay? But I see here lots of spiritual wealth as well, okay? And you have the hand. Some of you guys are definitely trying to manifest some money coming in. Maybe you have some financial goals that you want to reach. Maybe there's some trips you want to take, or places you want to go, people you want to see, new things that you want to tap into. So this looks like, you know, loans or financial assistance in some form or fashion, or someone loaning you the money, or maybe you're tapping into something that's going to allow you to make some money so you can invest in something else that's going to boost that. Okay. So I see a lot of people doing some outdoor jobs, maybe starting some family businesses, bringing in the stability or passing something down. Even corporate jobs as well. Some of you guys might be getting away from that, or you might be tapping into it as another stream of extra income. It might not be your bread and butter, but it may be your bread and butter right now until you get your business off the ground. It's like you're playing smart with it for some of you guys, okay? Because you might be in an unstable position where it's like, damn, I really want to quit this place, but yet it's actually paying the bills and getting me to where I need to go, and it's actually fueling my business right now until it really kicks off the ground. Okay, so some of you guys might you're probably being guided on a new path as far as finances goes with Venus in Taurus, Uranus in Taurus, and Pluto in Aquarius. It's probably really happening right now as far as the money goes. Okay, you're on a divine path here. So this could be some hands-on work, or you are getting assistance with, making some more money some way. Let's pull out the chakra cards here, guys, and see what it is that you need to be focusing on. All right. For Aries, Leo, Sag. Damn, I didn't get my drink either. Oh no, I finished my tea earlier. I may be thirsty though. It's all good. All right, what do we have for Aries, Leo, Sag? You guys, if you can, get a chance to get out and get some sun. I don't know where you live at, but it would definitely be ideal for you to get outside and get some sun. Aries, Leo, Sag. Get some sun. The sun is sunning, honey, okay? And it's activating. So a lot of you guys have been gaining strength. That's Leo energy. Strength to take action, okay? And operating from your solar plexus kind of an energy with all your creative energy, things that you want to tap into, okay? If you guys tap into the Schumann Renaissance, I don't know if you guys do or not. Basically, the Earth's energy, if you can look at it like that. I feel like a lot of us had a lot of solar plexus activations lately, so it's really been challenging for you, okay, with this strength card here. I love this. So, and it also has the, I like that. It's got a ram in here. So pretty much things that you haven't, felt confident enough to do. This could be as easy as texting somebody or calling someone and giving them a compliment or something like that, supporting somebody. But also to always bring it back to you, going within. It's giving you the strength to carry out duties, obligations, and responsibilities, and new patterns of behaviors. Okay, so if you're in a mode of challenging yourself, you're rolling right with the energy here, because this is the time to really challenge yourself. See how far you can go. See how far you can take something here. Okay, 1 + 7 = 8, which is a lot of abundance. So maybe something that you haven't tried yet is the money maker. It's going to be the one thing that you stick with and you like it, and it allows you to have options and do what you want to do. Okay, and not be stuck in a box, because fire signs, y'all don't like to be stuck in a goddamn box or a shell. Y'all like to get out, have adventures, have fun, and bring out that inner child. So I say continue to do that. Okay, now some of you guys may be switching up your looks, or we've got the beauty card here. Some of you guys are focusing on, I don't know why, maybe that's why that example came out earlier as far as like a workout schedule, changing actually how you look on the outside, but also too maybe finding the beauty within. Okay, this looks like going within and loving on yourself a little bit more, gaining more confidence within yourself to carry out whatever you need to carry out, whatever your mission is, whatever you need to do. because we're all here. We're supposed to, you know, have something to bring to the table, right? If you ain't got nothing to bring to the table, then you hanging on somebody else's nutsack. So you don't want to do that. You want to actually, what is something that you have that you can bring out to the forefront to help a community of people? You might want to think about that. So I feel like some of you guys are trying to match the energy that you're operating in right now. I feel like, you know, fire signs, you're all about like if you, you know, if you look good, you feel good. So you could be matching that energy. You want to make sure that you are looking the part. That way you can even carry out the part even more, or whatever character you're in right now. Okay. So everything's all about expansion right now. Okay. Jupiter is in Aries. It's at 20 degrees. It will switch. I forgot what date, but everything's all about expanding. 29 equals 11. So whatever you've been trying to manifest, it's like addressing the elephant in the room. Okay, there's some things that, you know, are taking more precedence as far as your priorities goes right now. So you need to be focusing on that. What are your priorities? Is your priority just to get a house so that you can, you know, live in a better environment? What is it for you? You know, everyone has different priorities at this stage in life. Maybe it's getting your finances ordered. Maybe it's learning something. You know what I'm saying? It could be anything right now for you. Maybe it's putting yourself out there, opening up your heart chakra to find a relationship. You know, who knows? It's like you're ready to really do those things. Whatever it is that you're tapping into, things are going to start to, you need to start expanding your mind, opening up your mind, I should say, to new possibilities and new things. Because right now, at the blink of an eye, things are just happening and we're all being distracted and not really recognizing what's really going on. So in whatever world you're in, really figure out what you want to expand on, because where your energy flows, where your energy goes is what grows. So make sure it's, you know, something that's for your betterment and you're not participating in things that really ain't gonna help your ass out. Aries, y'all really good at that. We do have here rigidity. Okay, so like I said, you need to be open to learning new things from, maybe you need to switch up your group. Like, let's say you're in a group of people where you're the smartest person in the room. How are you ever going to grow if you stay in that comfortable, stagnant kind of a lane? You know, it's like read a book, you know, find some new mentors or gain a new group of people by when you get out there and have adventures, so that way you can expand and learn and not be stuck and set in your ways, and you're trying new things and you're challenging yourself. This is how you grow and gain more strength and become that warrior, you know, and you're not just like a person that, I've never done that. I never had to worry about that because this was always taken care of. So I'm not going to do this now. Well, I'm going to need you to like start gaining some new skill sets, because you might need to use that later on. Okay. And you can't be, that's codependent energy right there. You always think something's going to be done for you, when really you got to learn how to do it your goddamn self. Because what if that ain't gonna happen no more? You feel me? And that's how you bring on peace. So it's all about focusing on your peace right now at this time. I'm telling you, it's all about the thoughts and the things. That's your guys' focus right now, is your thoughts. What are you telling yourself? Are you carrying a badge of woe is me and this happened and oh my God? Or are you a person that's taking action and you're ripping the badges off and you're tapping into this new version of you and you're going balls to the walls? You know what I'm saying? It's good to reflect on past things that has happened to you so that you can heal, but you don't want to be wearing a badge and playing victim. Okay? Because then you're going to repeat cycles over and over and over again. It's going to be the same cycle. It's just going to be a new set of people. Same shit, new set of people. Same, until you learn to grow and expand and get out of that mindset. Because your mind is what creates anything, okay? Your mind creates dis-ease, aka disease, right? So things will start happening in your body and shit. It's a tall telling sign. All right, guys, let's go ahead now. We're going to tap into individual signs. We'll leave these out just in case I have to refer back to them in some kind of way. I don't know why I didn't make it so you guys can see the cards, but maybe I'll do that next week. All right. First up, Aries to the motherfucking stage. Everything will be time stamped, you guys. I know a lot of people don't like to watch these ones live because they want to go to their actual sign, which is fine. You guys don't forget to thumbs up the videos you're watching and comment as well. Helps the video circulate and percolate. Okay. What do we have for Aries? This pertains to your sun, your moon, or rising or Venus. Rising, aka ascendant. All right. I love this deck. It's a new deck that I've been using. Oh, it's amazing, honey. All right, Aries. Oh, look at that. What popped out was the Eight of Chalices. That's Pisces energy. Aries, are you guys thinking of a Pisces or feeling a little emotional over a Pisces? Missing a Pisces or deading a situation with a Pisces? I don't know. Okay, Aries. The pollen is coming out. Aries, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Damn, got a lot. This might be a long video. We shall see what's popping. You guys know I always do reversals first. Oh, you guys are feeling emotional. Damn. Yeah, y'all. Finally, you guys are like in. That card came out again. It came out again. We'll talk about it in a second, though. You guys are definitely in your emotions. You really are. You may have let go of someone or something. Damn. You could be operating in your shadow right now because of that. Because Aries, you guys don't like to really share your emotions or be vulnerable. Like, some of you guys are closed off by sharing your emotions, and some of you guys are open to it. You know, some of you guys don't mind. Okay, we do have here the Page of Chalices in reverse. All right, the element of water, right? So I feel here you could be in an energy of a person that's not really talking to anyone right now. Okay. It's like all you have left is pictures, videos, and memories of people, places, and things that you've gone through. It's like you tried to close out some kind of chapter, but it's hard to close something out fully or completely here. It's like you want to have some type of breakthrough, or it's kind of like saying you love someone or something, but you can't just turn love off. Like, you really just can't. Okay. And so now it's like, damn. So Aries, if you can't get what you want, then you know, you're operating in your shadow kind of an energy. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. We all need, I don't know why there's a misconception where, you know, operating in your shadow is bad. You just need to know how to control it and when to pop it out and when to utilize it for your benefit, right? Not in a malicious kind of a way either. And there, you know, I feel like there's some type of passion. So maybe there's something that you could have been working on, right? That you're very passionate about. You put your time and energy into learning something or gaining a skill set, or, you know, your time and energy into with a person, you know what I'm saying, getting to know them, right? And like spending time with them, and they kind of became like butt buddies with them, and now it could be gone, right? So all you have to look forward to is looking at their social media or pictures or videos or memory within your mind. So, you know, I feel like that's why you're like, damn, okay? There's some type of change that's going on. You could have been living in an illusion of, you thought, that's Neptune energy, you're on Fantasy Island, you had plans, you had visions of something going your way, right? I don't care if you're working on something or this has to deal with another energy that you're dealing with. It could pertain to either or, okay? Person, place, or thing. But whatever that vision was, maybe you didn't take enough action. You didn't put enough into it. You're kind of just seeing how things play out, and you were more into something in that vision or fantasy, and the other person wasn't, or whatever you're tapping into really just maybe wasn't for you, okay? And there goes the destruction. There goes the chaos. There goes all of the signs, and now your emotions are probably playing a part now. Now you're actually feeling an emotion from it. You miss something that you used to do or something that you used to love. It's like you're like, damn it, I really have, it's like saying like you had a passion to sing, but yet your calling and your mission right now is for you to do something else instead. But yet you might grow into liking, you know, whatever it is that new thing is that you're tapping into. You just, if you're a person that's still kind of in your emotions, you don't want to operate out of emotion, or you don't want to play on your shadow side in a negative way. So if you know how to balance this out, and as the full moon is coming in Libra, which it'll show your ass and it'll balance out for you, with that Leo energy, you'll know what's supposed to come to the forefront and what's going to be in the spotlight, okay? Like I said, the moon is going to illuminate those things. And you have the Uranus here, which is a Fool card energy, which is a new beginning. So there's some type of new beginning, and Uranus is in Taurus right now. So just because that opportunity didn't work out, or whatever you were working on, you didn't end up making that money in that one thing, it's gonna, something else is probably birthed. Something else had to come about. That had to get shaken up and taken away from you and destructed in some form or fashion, because you were not supposed to be doing that. This is right now what you're supposed to be doing as far as your mission, to make your money, to, you know, make ends meet or whatever, and to help out the community in some form or fashion. Like, it's this, not that, what you thought it was. It's something else. That's that new beginning. That's that reset. You can sing 000. That could be a thing as well, okay? Seeing 10, that's ending a cycle, okay? 1010, 1001, that it's like a sign, or 1000, you know what I'm saying? Like, something is played out to where it had to end and it had to reset. You probably weren't going to do it because you probably been moving so fast, you had all these ideas and creative energy. You're like, oh my God, what do I do? You know? So it's like you were trying every little thing and something didn't work. And so now that birthed something that actually is working for you. Now it's all about fine-tuning that during this full moon energy, and how to embrace that new beginning within that, okay? And how to make it work for you as far as your material possessions and things that you love, especially with Venus in Taurus and Uranus in Taurus right now, okay? This is how you bring about the money. This is how you have more possessions or whatever you need right now. This is going to take care of your needs, and this is what's happening. So it's like kind of your higher self is, you're being guided to do whatever it is you're called out to do. Now this can play out as a relationship too. Maybe there's somebody that you were just in la Google land with, and you just love them and you see them as the one, and maybe they didn't see you as that fully, or maybe you had your own kind of a vision, or maybe it was mutual but it wasn't as in depth as you had envisioned it. Maybe they weren't putting all that action like you were, or I don't know, it's just things unfolded in a way where it's just like, boom, you had to kind of remove yourself. So then you start checking yourself and looking at yourself like, damn, am I good enough? Or, you know what I mean? Like, you start doubting yourself and like, fuck, I need to go back to the drawing board with me, and like, maybe I'm gonna start looking good, or maybe I'm gonna go make more money, or, you know, you start really kind of like going overboard with that. And maybe probably you went left field with it. It probably wasn't even things that you needed to be doing, you know, to gain the attention of somebody else. And it kind of just, you probably had to end it, or they ended it. So then that caused you to be a little bit emotional, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because maybe it's time for you to be in the spotlight. Maybe it's time for you to focus on you. Maybe it's time for you to focus on the things that you want to accomplish. Maybe you have to be on a journey on your own and figure these things out. And you can't lean on somebody else and remove the codependent energy. And, you know, even though you've seen this person as maybe helping you or assisting you or motivating you, and then maybe you It could have been a love thing. It didn't have to be. It could have been some type of ship that you had with another energy, and that I feel like it was a catalyst for you. It's really like shining the spotlight. Like, you need to focus on you and what you want to do right now, okay? Because I bet you if you get it, you probably won't even it won't even play out how you think it'll play out. Because sometimes, like, let's say for you were in a connection for a really long time and you didn't really get to live your life, you know, and then here you want to go hop into something else with somebody else. That could be why you could be non-committal or scared to commit, even though you have a strong feeling for a person, because you're supposed to be focusing on yourself and having your own adventures and experiences and making your own memories, okay, without commingling yourself with somebody else and putting, you know, their needs, wants, and desires on the same table. And that's where we have Cancer energy too under here as well. That's why the King of Wands is reversed. Okay, so that's why that's a new beginning. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that ended. Well, starting over, starting fresh. I know it kind of sucks, you know, when you gotta go find somebody else, maybe, you know, if you're that person that's ready to be in a relationship. This could also play out if you're single. You know what I'm saying? You weren't dating anyone for a while. Maybe you're just like, you know, talking to people here and there, but maybe you had your eyes set on one specific person, which is a water energy. Could have been a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But yet there's some things that you got to learn. Maybe you just got to, it just always resorts back to you focusing on you, okay? Maybe having that water energy was to teach you that you needed to unlock your emotions. You need to be vulnerable. You need to show emotion, because if you're not showing emotion with a water energy, they're going to flee the scene. They're going to go away. If you didn't make them comfortable to be vulnerable, they're going to go away. They're going to swim away. Like, they're just going to go. Okay, so any water sign, I don't care who you messing with. I don't care if this is a relationship, this is a business partnership, a situationship, whatever ship. Because Aries and a water sign can work very well together. It's like a yin and a yang kind of an energy if there's balance and both people are aware. But if somebody's not and the other person is, they just gonna go, and you're gonna be who you're gonna be. Okay, so that's why I think this card came out again. 8 of Chalices. Somebody walked away. You had to walk away, or they had to walk away, because somebody was living in la la land and wasn't being realistic about what was going on, if we're talking about relationships. Now, as far as the opportunity that you probably were trying to create, you know, for yourself to make some money, that just didn't work. You know, you kept hitting roadblocks. If there's something that keeps you stagnant, or you keep having to like fight for something, like it's just all these challenges upon challenges upon challenges and hurdles upon hurdles, that's probably not the way to go, right? So that's why it birthed maybe a new way for you to make money. This is the way that you're supposed to go. This is flowing for you. Everyone's gravitating towards this thing that you just tapped into, and you probably didn't even like think it would, and it all of a sudden it really wasn't that serious, and then boom, you know what I'm saying? You probably got all the tall tale signs. So now you're like, you had to walk away from that because it's deeper than just the money. It's more maybe spiritual. It's not just about the material possessions. It's about how you feel inside, how you feel when you're putting in this kind of a work, that whatever you're tapping into. How is it making you feel mentally, emotionally, physically? You know what I'm saying? There's something deeper to that. So I would say, I don't want to say death too. It's like a death and rebirth kind of an energy I see here. Because then also you do have the 5 of Swords. So watch when you start doing something now that you finally are liking, whether it's an opportunity that you're tapping into, or maybe you start loving yourself and you start opening up, and now you are being emotional, and you know when to bust out divine masculine, divine feminine energy, and you have a nice balance. Now it's like, okay, I'm doing all this work, but I don't have anyone to do it with. You know, it's like the road up is kind of lonely sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You could be looking at this as far as like you want someone where you guys can build an empire together, or you're in an energy where it's like, fuck, Okay, now I have this great thing. I have a strategy. I have a plan. It's working. It's gaining attention. But now I just need paying customers, people that actually can afford my services. You know what I'm saying? People that actually can afford to pay out what the price that I set it at. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to look for a new network, a new crowd of people, or find a way to get them attracted to whatever it is that you got going on. You know what I'm saying? So it can play out either or. We're going to get some clarifiers in a minute. But there's something here that's bringing abundance and a major shift and a major change. It's like a new, nice reset for you, Aries. Okay? I really like it. I like it. You know, I always say what's meant for you will never, you know, pass you by. But also, too, this has to do with the season that you're in right now. Maybe this season is for really for you to focus and blossom and find something that you're good at. Or for you to become a better person and love yourself and gain confidence and whatever and live out your life and have a little bit more experience or learn something more. That way you can come together with somebody else later on. Or this is, you know, like I said, it's all about like building your foundation. What's solid for you. Let's pull up, we're going to get clarifiers here. So, a reset, you're being guided, straight up. You know, and it kind of sucks as far as change goes. Like, you would think, like, if it's a person, you know, maybe you guys will match a frequency later on. You know, some people pop back up in our lives. Sometimes it's a lesson that we didn't learn. Sometimes it's a test. And sometimes it's going to be there for the long haul. You just have to... You don't want to wait for that to happen. You have to live now. Like, live for today. Like, don't wait on nobody. And you don't owe nobody shit. Period. All right? So let me pull up. We're going to get clarifiers here. We'll dive a little bit deeper. And we'll use, you know... That was more like intuition versus also what's on top of what popped out. But we're going to get some clarity and see if we get some confirmations or dive a little bit deeper here. Yeah, you guys got the message. It probably wasn't the message you want to hear. I'm getting like you could have blocked someone or someone could have blocked you, or you guys just, you stopped talking to someone or you stopped doing something, or something was stuck or stagnant. You weren't seeing something. So Spirit had to shake some things up, okay? Especially with, we've got Uranus and Neptune energy here just chilling. It did shift into Taurus, so. But people can get very lost in the sauce if you don't have spiritual discernment while Saturn and Neptune is in Pisces. So if you do have, if you are a person that has spiritual discernment, then you'll recognize that all these things are happening for your highest good. Okay, give me a little bit more on the page chalices here. Yeah, and confirmation. A new journey was awaiting you, figuratively speaking. Because you have Six of Swords here. So what does that look like? Moving away. So someone could have left you, or you could have left them, or you could have left something, whether it's a person, place, or thing. You stopped doing something, or you stopped talking to someone, or you stopped associating with someone or something, or you just literally stopped, like, putting your time and energy into something. It's like you had to exit. Exit stage left. You're going into the new transition here, and this is just confirmation. You're transforming, okay? It's very difficult. Six of Swords energy is very difficult because it's like, damn, you're taking all of your baggage and everything that you have, everything that you know now, and you're just kind of hopping on a boat and you're just kind of going. You're fleeing. You're going into change, and you're unaware of this change and how it's going to play out. But you know what I'm saying? It's also healing too. It's a healing kind of an energy, but this is where you're going to find balance. The number 6 is, you know, you have that emotional energy in the number 6. So dealing with your emotions, okay? Finding a balance within that, okay? Finding the harmony within that. You're integrating your emotions with the cerebral energy that you already carry, Aries, that Emperor energy. It's all about reciprocity at the end of the day. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. The reciprocity. It's like all the work I put into something, I want to be recognized, you know what I'm saying, appreciated. But also too, you're here, you're not looking for that, but it's a respect kind of a thing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you're really good at something, why not charge for it? But also too, as far as a relationship, you're looking for reciprocity too, no matter what ship you're trying to tap into. Give me a little bit more as far as, yeah. Yep. Aries, you guys get bored real easy, real fast. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio or, you know, Pisces, Cancer. Like I said, you could have been bored. Maybe you wanted someone, or you want something to come out of hiding in a sense. Like you wanted something to be revealed to you, like as black and white, but it wasn't yet. Because there are some things that you had to move on from. You know, the past hurts, but using the past as a tool to help you heal and to move forward is the name of the game. Okay? This is how you build new relationships in a healthy manner. This is how you build, you know, this is how you gain new experiences. This is how you regenerate that, okay? This is how you emerge from the murky waters of all the hurt and the pain and all the shit you went through so that you can become that warrior and carry out whatever it is that you need to carry out now, right? On that mission, okay? So like I said, this is going, you have the number 4 here. 6 + 4 = 10, building a new foundation. 4 is all about stability, being solid, staying disciplined. There's some things that you need to work on, you need to focus on, you need to achieve. There's some things that you want to achieve, right, in your own reality, because you're creating your reality. So it's like you have to have some type of order, and you have to build your self-confidence within that, okay? You have to tame the beast right now. There's no looking back. Just keep going forward, no matter how hard it gets. Any more on... Yep, look at that. This is a double whammy. I can't make this shit up. Ace of Chalices and Ace of Cups came out reversed, like literally like together the same. Okay, so you try not to repress any kind of an energy. Don't repress it. Walk in the fire, deal with it, learn from it, and move on. I know it's easier said than done, but this is what's necessary in a healing journey. This is all the things, this is why a lot of people, they say they don't like to do the mirror work or the shadow work. This is what I'm talking about. You don't want to feel shit, but there's some things you gotta deal with, okay? Like let's say you had an opportunity, you did something you were so excited about, and then it blew up, but guess what? You didn't go about it the right way, so now you can't even make money off of that. You can't even get no accolades from it, no rewards, no recognition. So you learned, right? If you learned from it, you worked on it, you walked in the fire, right? And you didn't repress anything, then boom, you can move on and know how to do it right the next time. If this is a person and you learn to actually take all the good from it, take it as a lesson on whoever you're dealing with, you see them as a reflection of, oh, I need to do X, Y, and Z. You now know the route on what you need to do to move further, and that way come your next connection or relationship that you have with any ship you're sailing, you're gonna move about in a boss and an emperor kind of an energy. Does that make sense? You're not gonna overindulge, or you're not gonna just go balls to the walls with your desires and have no plan in mind. You know what I mean? You're not gonna be like and turn promiscuous and say fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna get anybody and settle for less. No. So I feel like this helped you spark a new beginning. This is, I always say, rejection is protection. This is where you gain more power. This is a new energy. This is where you gain new ideas. This is where you have to start to, even though you're in your emotions, it's really good because this is a change for you, Aries. So this is where you transmute that energy and into positive energy that works for you. Create some shit. Okay, it's always good to find out the root of things. That way you won't repeat the same cycles. So something had to end. Definitely. Yeah, look at that. a lot of you guys, like I said, it's just confirming that money opportunity or whatever you thought you were going to create a business in or make money off of, there was some type of disappointment. Some type of disappointment or some type of illusion that was carried out. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's very unfulfilling for you. So you had to plot and plan. Something was stopped, right? So you can stop going in that direction and you birth something new. You birth a new way. It just took you a little bit of research. It took you, to find a couple of more resources, get into people's heads, be inquisitive, you know what I'm saying? Really question what are your motives, you know what I'm saying? Like it made you sit with yourself so that you can set intention on your next move. Okay, so something that you could have been tapping into gave you a false sense of security, or someone that you're with or dealing with, talking to, gave you maybe a false sense of security, or maybe you created that on your own. Okay, in a sense, like you thought, oh, you can come together with somebody, y'all gonna just be Jay-Z and Beyonce, you know what I mean? You could have built the whole fucking on Fantasy Island, like the plane, like we can do it, and then it just kind of like, it just didn't go the way that you thought it would. But as far as yourself, something you could have been spending all your money into, and it just, you kind of went, you lost a lot more than you made into something that you're tapping into. That lets you know if something is draining your energy or draining your pockets, that wasn't the move. Okay? So of course that, brings on a little bit of sadness, brings on a little bit of change. Oh, damn. Same cards keep popping out. It's literally like, this causes to have, your path a little bit unclear for a moment. And then you start to get a little bit selfish, and you got a lot of opinion on all kinds of things when things don't play out your way, Aries. But you got to nip that in the bud, okay? Like I said, only bust out your shadow when you need to. Because everyone has a shadow. Think of it, when you walk and the sun's out, you see your shadow, right? Your shadow's always with you. Your shadow is literally always with you. You just have to know when to bust it out, when to utilize it when you're taking action as far as being creative and active and growing in your life right now at this time. Or if you have a vision that's set out for you, sometimes you might need to bust it out. Okay? So be a little more enthusiastic, because I feel like good things are going to come. Whatever's dark must go light, right? I feel like you're out of that dark energy, honestly. There's like a lingering, there's a little bit of a linger. Give me more on this. There we go. Yeah, see? What comes dark goes to the light. Literally, you have the sun in reverse, and then you have the sun upright right after that. 19 equals 10 equals 1, new beginnings. I like that, okay? Fresh start. And you have 0 here, too, right after that, Uranus energy, the Fool card. 0, reset, restart, starting over. So I like this. Now, whatever happened to you should be fueling you, to do something different, to go about things different, to gain on new patterns, behaviors, and duties and responsibilities right now, to gain success and prosperity within your life, whether this is a money-making opportunity or other ships that you're dealing with or people that you're talking to, okay, to attain the glory that you need, okay, as far as your material wealth, because that's a huge focus right now for everybody, with Venus in Taurus and and Uranus in Taurus and Pluto in Aquarius. A lot of people are checking their pockets right now and what's on the table, okay? So get excited. Have a little bit of compassion for yourself. I feel like some of you guys are going to be content and happy with whatever you decide to tap into as far as your adventures, as far as, bringing in that stability for yourself. So that's good. You hit the reset button. Let's do it. Let's do it. I feel like you guys are going to obtain success. Now that if you're a person that has removed distractions and things are flowing for you, like you're already working and operating in this energy, good. You're ahead of the game, bam. You're just flowing with it right now. You're just fine tuning when it comes up with this full moon in Libra, and you're finding a nice balance with whatever it is that you're tapping into right now. For some of you that aren't really balanced, you're kind of still in an unsure kind of an energy, but you have an idea of where you want to go. Now it's time to create the plan, right? The plan of action so that you can execute. So it's all about tuning in the fine details of it all, right? That way, next full moon that comes, you'll start to see the fruits of your labor come to fruition, and it was all worth it in the end, right? Give me a little bit more on the Fool. Yeah. So I feel like you're in the right direction. You know, you have lots of ideals, but be aware of illusions as well. You don't want to create those again. Don't assume, okay? Especially when you're dealing with other people. You think that other people have your back, or you guys carry the same vision or whatever. 9 times out of 10, either they're trying to steal your ideas and see how you going about something, that way they can do it for themselves, or they're going to disagree with everything because they see everything happening for you and nothing's really happening for them. And they've been copying everything. It's like, it's not working for, because why? You have your own special magic, okay? Choose reality. Do not let all of these little, you know, Jezebels, if you're dealing with people, or all these money making opportunities that look so like glossy blue, like not everything is going to be good for you. You're going to get the pick of the litter. So you're being tested right now. Yes, you got to reset. Yes, you have a new beginning. Yes, great things are coming, but you have to believe that within yourself, and you also have to utilize discernment while you're taking action at the same time, and not move too fast without thinking, plot and plan before you take the initiative, right, on something, before you put all your eggs in one basket. That way you can have a gratifying, you know, decision. Now, things may be challenging, of course, here, okay, because your card came out, Emperor in reverse. You're going to be challenged, like I said. Don't go to the extreme. You know, it's also good to kind of like put it out there on what it is that you are doing. You don't have to give them all the recipe, you know what I'm saying, but just announcing or informing your next move. That way, whoever's you want in your crowd, or whoever you want to attract, is going to move with you and adjust with you as you're adjusting to whatever new shit's happening in your life right now, whatever changes you've embarked on. You know what I'm saying? That way it's not a random, like, okay, 1 minute you're here and you're gone for 5 months, and all of a sudden you're back and you expect everybody to be on your level. No, like, bring people with you. You know, it's a gradual thing here, okay, to make progress. All right, show the losses, show the wins, be real, be authentic. Or else you're going to be mismanaging a lot of things, and you're going to fall into the illusions and, you know, lack of discernment, especially lack of spiritual discernment, because as above, so below. So just be careful, okay? Get organized with everything that you do right now, because everyone can fall into la la land, and we don't want to do that. So get organized, have some order, set some boundaries, create structure so you can build your solid foundation, and it's solid and it's stable, and it's not like the legs on the table is wiggling and shit and unscrewing. We don't want that. Okay, so find balance. Balance within everything. Give me a little bit more on this Eight of Chalices, bro. Yeah. So I feel like if you had someone in your corner, maybe, like I said, this is just confirmation of what I just said. Someone didn't uphold the same vision as you. It just didn't match. Maybe you thought, because you could have been living in Neptune, you know what I'm saying, and just like, la la land. But there was no duality there. It was just, the goal wasn't clear. Either you weren't being clear to whoever you're working with, or whatever relationship you were trying to obtain, you were not clear with your intentions, okay? You had maybe the wrong intentions, or maybe they had the wrong intentions. Something just wasn't clear. There was no planning. Maybe something was rushed. You could have been indecisive. They could have been indecisive, whatever it is. I always resort it back to you, because you create whatever it is that you want to create. So you just, you know, it's all about clarity at the end of the day, and having duality and having balance, right? Whether this had to do with a partnership or any kind of ship. So you had to make some choices. You had to make some decisions, or they did, vice versa. Don't go running back to something that doesn't want you. Okay, maybe they recognize that maybe they've seen this thing where you needed to be alone, and maybe they just didn't voice that. You never know. But just don't assume, and just carry on with your life. In whatever ship you're sailing, okay? And that's why I feel like here you're going to come up on some great things. You're going to really discover that those, whatever needed to happen in order for you to come across this new beginning, this new way of living, this new opportunity, or these new ships that are coming in for you, okay? Yep. And I know you're going to feel like, you know, you're going to lose people along the way, okay? Working on yourself and healing and working on your journey of success or towards success, you're going to lose people, places, and things. And it's okay to feel, you know, like you're missing a part of you, because that's what you're used to. We get attached to personalities, but I need you to detach. But it's okay to mourn and you know, feel like a loss. You might be grieving in some cases. Like you might have had to stop doing something that you really thought you was gonna be the lick. You know what I mean? But now you're tapping into this new journey though. And it's not like you don't like this new thing or else you wouldn't be doing it. But I'm just saying, like, you thought this was the end all be all, but no. Something else came about, a new idea, something that you birthed. Now it's a new baby, and now you're like, yes. You know what I mean? Like but you still think about, you know, how successful you were at something else, but it wasn't something that was going to keep something flowing for you. It was just going to be dripping out the faucet. It wasn't going to be a stream of income. And if this was a relationship, you know, because you have another water energy here, it could have been very heavy on your heart, even though that person maybe didn't do you dirty, but it just, you know, when two energies kind of part, sometimes that happens. You know what I'm saying? And you got to let it be. Okay, so cherish the present moment at all times. All right, you have a new cycle you're starting here. There's a lot of change coming up. There's a lot of uncertainty, but you have to really embrace it, Aries. Really embrace the shift. Challenge yourself, because you got the challenge card. You have the strength to do it. Okay, so just adjust. That is the reading for Aries. Now we're going to tap into guys, don't forget to like this video. Okay. Who are we doing next? Leo or Sag? Leo. Leo. Leo, come to the motherfucking stage. Hey, Leo, this is for you. And yes, I'm going to have to get something to drink. Hold on. Hold on, Charlie. All right, so we're going to do Leo. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Oh, yeah, I so needed that. Here they come with all the planes with the damn clouds. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right. I love these cards. I'm so happy I invested in this deck. It just does something for me. I just feel so connected right away. Okay, Leo. So, Leo, some of you guys weren't carrying out some type of vision that you may have had. It's like you had all these ideas and things that maybe you didn't put action into. Like you maybe didn't carry out, you didn't see the big picture of the vision that you had. like the logistics of it, so you didn't take action and carry that out. You probably got the message like, you know, I ain't gonna do this, or this is not for me, or I can't do this right now. Something could have happened as far as you personally or someone in close quarters, like your family members, that could have deterred you from not taking action as well. This could be your health, this could be, you know, financially. We're gonna tap into the details, but I just feel like something happened to where, you know, it's like, damn, so you had to be kind of over it. You had to like kind of let it go. And I know that that energy kind of sucks. It's like maybe you didn't have no help, maybe you had no support, maybe, you know, whether you, like, let's say you're in a relationship and they were going to help you do something and then you broke up with them, so now they can't help you do that one thing. Or maybe it's you, like something happened to you to where you can't carry out whatever mission that was for you, so you had to like kind of go back to the drawing board, or you had to stop, or you couldn't like fully carry out your vision in that, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that happens, you know, whether this is some type of, you know, disruption, or I just feel like whenever things like that happen, it's either wasn't your time to tap into that, or maybe you needed to learn a little bit more of something. You could have been playing into a distraction, or maybe you were around the wrong people that didn't, because you would have probably catered to them, and, you know, like, shit, you could, like, it's like saying, oh, I want $1 million, I want to bring all these people with me, and I'm going to buy you all, like, all new fits, and we're going to go on trips, when they didn't put in no work, you know what I'm saying? It could have been something like, it could have been any of those circumstances. I'm just giving you like visuals on why certain things play out the way that they do possibly here, okay? So something happened. Now this could be a past energy, okay? Now it's like you got to move on, right? So I feel like everything's on the up and up now, okay? That definitely could have been past energy. We're going to tap into that. So now that things are on the up and up, you know, because it did kind of leave you a little bit sad, or in a dark space or in a dark place. But now I feel like you're good now. Okay, you're good now. Now it's like, okay, now you're in La La Land, Neptune and Pisces energy. Now you're like, okay, now you're thinking of all these cool creative ideas, things that you want to do, and you're just like, now you have the vision. Now you have the vision. Now you have more ideas than ever. Now it's like you have all of that now. It's like back. It's like something came on, like a light. It's like the light switch came on now. Now you had an epiphany kind of a moment. Now you're like, boom. Fuck that. Like now you're looking at life in a whole new light. Your perception has changed. Maybe you're walking in a different form of gratitude. It's like maybe now you're more disciplined than ever. Some event happened to where it just shook you up, and it needed to shake you up, and you're still here. So it's like, oh shit, now I have a chance to really kind of carry out these things. So you could be, your higher self could be like, you know, you could be way up here, and it's like you got to kind of like do activities to really ground yourself. So you could have found a new love, or a new love for something or someone, okay? Or maybe found a love for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Now you're going to love yourself even more. All that love you put into other people or things that really didn't matter to you, now you're going to put all that shit right back into you now this time around. Leo, you're supposed to have the spotlight. You're supposed to shine, okay? Anybody stopping you from that, get them the fuck out of your life, period. Okay? So this is all about healing, okay? You're healing yourself, right? I like this. You know, you can have lots of angel spirit guides and, you know, around you, or your higher self around you, really guiding you this time around. Like, look, this is what we finna do. Like, you came up with a whole master plan. So now it's like you're on this road of a new beginning here. You're on a new journey. And there's some things now based off of whatever happened to you, you may have to change life. Like, you have to. This could be changing your diet plan. This could be changing, like, you know, what is that noise? This could be changing the people you hang out with. This could be changing your own patterns and behaviors. Like, if you had a lot of vices, maybe you stopped some vices, or there's some things that you had to stop doing, like, immediately. Like, like it just happened for you that way. This could look like you having a baby or something. This could look like you having a health issue. This could look like, you know, doing a breakup with someone that you're in a connection with for a long time. This could be like a divorce. This could be like moving to a whole new state, or this could look like you having no job and working it all forever to like having 2 jobs now. Like, this could, however this plays out for you, I'm just giving you a visual on how this could have played out for you, okay? this is where your new beginning started. That's when your new beginning started for you. Okay, so you're on the new beginning right now. You've been on it for a while. Okay, so now that Uranus is in Taurus, though, there's going to be a lot of shakeups, a lot of shifts within your money, within your material possessions, and things of that nature. Because you have the 10 of Pentacles here, so which is a really good kind of an energy to have. Okay, so Venus is also in Taurus too. So now you're really only going to be fucking with people or talking to people that actually have something going on. The days are gone where you're just hanging out and kicking it with bums or kicking it with people that ain't got no vision, no dreams, no aspirations, no nothing going on. Like, you're really, Leo, you're really like, okay, who's lit? Because we're going to keep it lit, okay? Like, you really want to tap into the lituations now and keep them rising, keep them going and flowing and on fire, right? So that's your passion. That's where you've been at. That's what you've been gravitating towards, whether it's learning new information, whether it's scrolling on social media, whether it's tapping into a new friend group or not hanging out with those old friends and hanging out with some new people, whether it's doing new activities for yourself, new adventures, new ways of doing things for you that keeps you lit. Like, what keeps you lit inside? You know what I'm saying? You could be tapping into that. So I do feel here that, you know, lots of celebrations though. Now it's like coming together, putting your pride aside and your ego aside and really like, you know what? I'm gonna keep contact with this person because this person really, like, they got a lot going for them. Like, I need to be in that energy. So you could be secretly watching someone. You could have a mentor now. You can have someone that, just people that are vibrating on your same frequency. You need that right now. You need that kick, that push. You need to stay on the up and up because you don't want to fall back into the situation that you were before. So right now you're really trying to uphold that and keep that going, keep that party going, you know what I'm saying? So you might meet people at certain outings. This looks like, you know, we got nice weather going on, right? Spring going to summer. So this could look like you going to attending baby showers and, you know, birthdays and just different travel events. You might even go on a spiritual event, you know, like a retreat or something, or go away somewhere to really like kind of tap into your inner self. Because you do have the King of Swords here too. It's like you out of your emotions and in your bag kind of an energy, and you're sitting in your power when you do that. Like, you're not going to act on your emotions anymore. You're not, it's like you got to take it out, because when you did put your emotions into things, where did it lead you? Into a fucked up situation, because you could have cared too much about somebody that, it's like kind of like giving somebody help that didn't want it, but they needed it. So you wasted all your time and energy into that kind of stuff, and it really didn't get you nowhere kind of energy. So that's that King of Swords, right? This looks like you know, tapping into gaining new soul groups, new friendships, new connections. You know, you're tired of the old, like, certain people and places and things are just played out. Like, you can't, you'll have a couple maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're still hanging on to a couple of people, of course, from the hood or from, you know what I mean, that's always been there. Or, but now it's like, maybe, like, let's just say you just had a baby, right? And then, like, you've already probably had a kid, but now you have a baby. Like, now it's like you're really paying attention to your friends that actually have kids now, and you guys actually do way more things than you used to ever before. You know, you see how where this is like all kind of coming full circle. Now the things that you're paying attention to are totally different from things that you used to pay attention to. You kind of had to get it together. And in the midst of that, you could still feel pain. You could still feel hurt. It's like you could miss your old life, or you can miss like the old food you used to eat, or you can miss a person, you know, because you're attached to a personality and an energy that was in your life for a long time. You're kind of like, you're in a healing phase. You're healing. You're healing internally, physically, mentally, emotionally, because that's what you need to be doing right now. Okay, and we have the full moon in Libra coming up, and you got the Libra card here, so it's literally like, it's gonna show you like, okay, are we balanced with our energies right now, Leo? Are we doing it? Are we working on ourselves? Okay, you got to reset. You've been seeing 333. You got 333 on the board. That's a prominent number for you. That's actually having a balance within your divine feminine, divine masculine energy. Okay? Because the 1 is masculine, 2 is the feminine, coming together, making 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3, 3, 3. So really having a nice balance with your divine feminine, divine masculine energies, and knowing when to play those out now. Okay? That's what you're probably going to be focusing on, or this is what's going to be illuminated for you. It's going to show you where you're unbalanced and where you need to gain balance. Okay, give me a little bit more here. Let's tap back real quick. 3 of Wands. Yeah. You were kind of refusing to see a situation in your past or whatever happened. You're refusing to end something with somebody. Okay, it could have been a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. You're just refusing. It's kind of like, this is like kind of an energy where it's like, you were dealing with somebody, you kept going back to the past. You kept going back. You're off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. Or a lifestyle or a vice. You said you're going to quit smoking. Then you go back to smoking. Quit smoking. Go back to smoking. Quit. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like that. Like you say you're going to stop something, but you kept going back to it because you didn't want it to end. You really just didn't want it to end. But it's disappointing and you're like resisting change. Okay? Because you're worried about, fuck, okay, once I stop doing this, what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, combination of a lot of different things, a lot of different dynamics going on right there. Give me more about this page. But you got the message, like something, like I said, something gotta happen. You got the message. Your journey was been postponed because something shifted, something happened. If you didn't want to change and you kept going back to something that you know wasn't good for you or know wasn't healthy for you or whatever, the divine stepped in and just boom, just shifted your whole path for you. Okay. It's like because you had a difficult time escaping or getting away from whatever it is that you needed to get away from. So what happens when spirit comes in and shifts shit unexpectedly, those unexpected tower moments, yeah, you're going to have an emotional dilemma. Like, you know, you're going to feel trapped in a sense. You're going to carry on emotional baggage and you're going to be yearning for what you used to have and what you used to do and what you used to be and people you used to see and places you used to go and lots of nostalgia kind of an energy, right? But it's all about balance, okay? This event or whatever happened gave you the balance that you needed. Things had to balance out. Look at that. See? Yeah. So now it's all about, you know what, you need to be operating in the energy it should have showed you. Like, if there was no reciprocity, if you couldn't harvest anything, if you weren't progressing anywhere in any part of your life, that should have been a very tall telling red flag right there. You know what I'm saying? That you weren't going to go anywhere or do anything if you kept doing that same shit. You're going to be suspended forever and constantly reflecting on your actions and behaviors and patterns and, probably like transmuting that to working a lot and not really, and like hiding your feelings when you really needed to go through all of what you needed to go through. So some personal challenges that you could have had, you could have been very secretive about this. You probably didn't tell everybody that this happened. Lots of tests probably occurred, okay, for you. And maybe some hidden wisdom came to the light. This probably was a catalyst to a spiritual awakening as well, okay? Yeah. Yep. Some of you guys even had to be betrayed. If it was a connection that you didn't want to let go, there could have been a third-party situation that happened. Boom. Now you're really going to leave it, or that could have came to the light. Either somebody found out you cheated, or you found out they cheated, or something like that, to the effect where it finally allowed you to remove that energy or to stop doing what you were doing if you were the cheater. You know what I'm saying? So some of you guys, you could have been excited about something that happened. You're celebrating prematurely, then boom, you couldn't enjoy nothing because your health went to shit or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Or you could have been like really making it in life and doing it, and then all of a sudden, boom, found out you about to have a baby. You know what I mean? There's some events that something happened to where it just definitely shifted your social group. It just shifted everything for you here, okay? But you're a go-getter, Leo, so you know how to get out of it. You know how to become responsible. You know how to get back on your feet. You know how to get creative again. Like, you're really good with business and bringing in wealth for yourself. So I don't see any problem with you getting over this. That's why it's like you have more, you're walking in your path now, but I just want to let you know that had to happen in order for this new journey that you're walking in right now, that you've been walking in, probably adding up all these cards right here, probably for the past year, maybe, I would say. You've been walking in this energy. This is not nothing new. I'm just highlighting it for you. Let's see. Give me more on this. Yeah, so like I said, you had a stagnant energy. You got out of it because you were at a standstill for sure. You know, you're like, damn it, I can't like, you know, play it safe anymore, or be irresponsible, or, you know, pick and choose or whatever, you know. So I feel like you had a burnout season 2. Like you kind of burnt out. You're a little bit miserable. Okay, you know, but you had to get your money back. You had to really focus on that. You're like, okay, I gotta get back to work, or I gotta do this, or I gotta start another branch off of the current business that I have, or get more active in it and more involved in it, or, you know, I gotta open up another store, or I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta add more employees. I have this vision that I need to carry out. So your dream started to expand and get bigger. So you got inspired. I feel like, you know, and here goes the hard work. And then you started focusing and concentrating on your values, your morals, your principles. And you started developing and growing into this new version of you, which is very beautiful. Yep. And you took your emotions out of the plate. You got Queen of Swords here. You turned very confident. You're like, you know what? See, I knew I could do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, very organized, independent. That's what you're in right now. Like, you're really doing it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what conflicts or issues arise, you find a solution, period. And you know how to move forward. Okay? Whatever trouble, sadness, or anything that kind of like, now any hurdle that comes with it, you know how to take action now, because you don't want to go back to that deep, dark shit that you went through before. You're really not trying to go there and repeat the past in that sense. Like I said, life is not gonna be perfect. Like, we're always gonna have challenges and tests and shit, but like whatever had happened to you maybe like a year or 2 ago or something, like, woo, it really like, you found like a new love for life, honey. Let me tell you. Okay, you're like, I'm not giving up, I'm not stopping, I'm still here. So boom, look at that. See, now you can love yourself even harder. You're giving yourself a little bit more passion. You have lots of ideas. You're being more sensitive with yourself, and maybe even to other people. Your intuition has increased possibly here. It's like you're focusing on not just like working on your money, but also, you know, putting emotion into things now. Okay. Because I feel like for a while you're kind of heartless. You had to move in a heartless kind of an energy because of what happened to you, so that you can like take action, you know? And that happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? But now I feel like you're gonna have full moon in Libra. You're gonna have that balance. Watch. Maybe more on this healing. So we're all healing, right? I feel like healing is a lifetime journey, okay? So don't go to the extreme with anything. You know what I'm saying? Just be flexible, okay? You have to be flexible. Times are changing. So here comes some shifts. Like if you're a business owner, you're going to have some shifts in your business majorly with how you move, how you operate, okay? If you work for a job, you might have to gain another job or lose one job, you know what I'm saying, to carry out your dreams, aspirations, and goals. There's some things that's going to happen here, okay? Maybe even new patterns and behaviors. You're going to get more organized, even more organized, more order, having to set more boundaries. Like if you go back home and, you know, everyone expects you to be there and to support them and what they got going on when they ain't got shit going on, how are you supposed to live your life? They're feeding off of you, taking your energy. You know what I'm saying? So you might have switch up, you know, pull up some more boundaries so that maybe you don't go visit home as much as you used to. You kind of had to reel it back a little bit, or stop hanging out with certain people, places, or, you know, places and things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you really had to do a nosedive. Like you really had to shift some shit. And if you haven't been doing that, I don't know, you might be lost. But people that watch my channel don't really be lost like that. Y'all be really on the up and up, because I be telling you ahead of time. So be aware of, which way did this come out? Oh. So I feel like you've gained some new energy. So when you remove people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you're recognizing those things that they're not good for you, you gain your energy back. You get it right back. Now you can see you have energy to play out and do X, Y, and Z. You have energy to uphold X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? Now you have the strength, okay? So I feel like whatever happened to you really put you down to earth. I'll tell you that. It really brought you back down to earth, Leo. Okay, now you're like operating in the natural lover and the natural energy that you are and that you have been. Very generous. And you're being more optimistic about life on this new journey, honey. Okay, we like that. I like this. So a lot of you guys are tapping into your spiritual power. If you've been seeing numbers like crazy, or having like lots of deja vu, synchronicities, your dreams have been off the hook. I feel like you're like starting to remember who you truly are and the power that you're operating in. For some of you, it hasn't come full circle. Some of you, it has. It's like you kind of cut your losses. You kind of had to let people go, let things go, because you know things will get better as long as you keep taking action and you stay in that optimistic kind of an energy and stay open-minded and continue to heal and improve yourself. You'll start to see these things. And that's why I feel like you have the 10 of Pentacles. If you've been rewarded, okay, getting more money, you know what I'm saying, going more places, doing more, like things are starting to open up for you. It's because you sacrificed. You had to let some shit go that didn't need to be around you, you didn't need to be doing, or you didn't need to be participating in. Now, you know, everything's opening up for you. You'll see that if you haven't. If you haven't done any of that, start doing it, and then you'll start to see the doors open for you. Yep. King of Pentacles on top of the 10 of Pentacles. Once you have boundaries, you have self-control, you know, it's like you keep moving forward, boom. It's like everything starts to, the universe just starts providing for you because you're in an independent kind of an energy, and you know who you are and you know what you're capable of. You're the lituation. Then you gain lots of material access. Oh, look at the cat. Now you're like managing your finances very, very well. Okay. Emphasis on money for you, Leo. Money ain't a thing for you right now, honey. Okay. You're probably a businessman, businesswoman. Like I said, you have either, I don't care if you have multiple jobs or you're just a hustler, or you have side hustles, or you have your own business. Like there's things that you're doing right now that's just like, it's blossoming and it's growing for you. So you're really in control of that, and you've built, or you're continuing to build stability. Okay, so that's why you're able to celebrate. You work hard, you play hard. Look at that. And that's why you have a new beginning. Fool card came out twice. This is just confirmation as you being on your new start. Okay, fancy free, having ideas, doing what you want, going where you want, you know, having adventures, traveling. Like, you don't have to check your bank account. You know you got it. You know what I'm saying? That's that kind of an energy. So I like that. Taking your feelings out of the equation, but knowing when to pop it out, because you have that divine masculine, divine feminine. Everyone has it. Look at that. I feel like here there could be a situation though where it's like you have your defenses up because of what happened to you. It's kind of like having PTSD. So you still could be in the mode of healing that part of you or that old version of you. And you're being very brave about it. I like it. You're standing your ground. You're fighting every single day. You're just fighting, making sure that everything's on the up and up. Just forgive yourself if you participated in some bullshit that you know you shouldn't have been doing, and now you kind of feel bad about it because now you're in your right mind. You're like, damn it, I shouldn't have been doing that. I hope that just doesn't come to the light one day. But just keep putting out good energy, doing everything out of love, okay? Don't manipulate anything. You're going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? Just, you have to forgive yourself and create your new reality. Now, if you... you know, something happened to you that you couldn't low-key control, of course, like health-wise or whatever, you know what I'm saying, like, and you're fighting now and you're still fighting so that, you know, you're not bringing on that stress to cause another dis-ease in your life, you know, like, keep fighting, don't give up, okay? Everything's going to work in your favor. There's still going to be challenges and tests and mysterious things that happen, but you just have to have spiritual discernment, and the wisdom to move further, okay? Because you're still healing, so you could still be, you know, a little sensitive. You're still going through the motions. Look at that. Yeah. Now, Every battle is not your battle to fight. You don't have to defend everything that comes your way. So I say this to say, don't be overprotective of something that you don't even need to be protecting. Some things are not your cross to bear, period. Because you have the Knight of Wands here. You're almost at the finish line of something. Like, don't fuck it up now. Like, don't get involved in something that's not even your business, honey, okay? You will know when something is your assignment. I feel like some of you guys could be waiting for something or someone too. Like, you're waiting for something to happen. You're waiting on something, or you're waiting for some move to be made or some shift. Like, I feel like you're actually welcoming change now, to the point where you're like, okay, I need this to go now. I need this to happen right now. So just keep putting one foot in front of the other and going forward. Continue to heal yourself. Be optimistic, and as much as you can. And just please pick and choose your battles. All right, Leo, that is your spread, honey, okay? Next. These readings are juicy this week. I already did water signs yesterday, guys, so you can see how that pertains to your spread. I'm going to do Sag now. All right. Sag, come to the stage. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You guys don't forget to thumbs in this video. Helps the video circulate and percolate. Appreciate you. And that bird flies any slower, like it wants me to see it. Why not time my lips was dry? All right. Sag. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs. Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This one isn't. All right. Okay. Well. Not much for Sag today. That's fine. That's usually like a simple, straightforward kind of a flow here. We'll find out. Sag. 9 of Swords in reverse. I feel like you guys are having, if you are a person that was or is having nightmares, there's some things that you may need to reevaluate in your life at this time. Okay? What are you participating in? Who's around you? Really focus on that. Patterns could be off. I feel like maybe you're losing sleep. Some situation could have happened or occurred in your life. Okay, I'm seeing sleep paralysis possibly. I feel like you're about to end something, or you're trying to end something. You're trying to end out a cycle. You're almost there. You're not there yet. I feel like you might be ending something. Now, this could do with love or money. Okay, this could be a relationship that you had, or some situation that you involve yourself in as far as to make money and build finances for yourself. Okay. Someone could have lost emotions for you, or you lost feelings for them. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But on the flip side of that, I feel like you see another side. Okay. This plays out in 2 ways. So this could be a situation as far as don't lose sleep over anybody, period. I know some things happen in our lives and it kind of sucks, but maybe you're in a healing phase. Maybe you stop talking to someone. This could have been any kind of ship that you're sailing, situationship, a love relationship, business partnership, some kind of ship. You were involved with somebody or something. Or maybe there's something that you're doing to yourself that you know that you're not operating in your highest form right now. You are not, you know, believing in yourself that you can do something or carry out something in the 3D right now, okay? This could have been a past kind of an energy, or maybe you're just going through it because you do have the Ace of Chalices right after that, okay? So now it's like, okay, either it plays out to where Spirit kind of popped in a new love for you as far as a person, like now you found a new love for someone or something, and so you got out of that energy, but you don't want to cover up or throw anything under the rug. You really want to deal with something and heal from it and then move on, right? So you guys are probably in the switcheroo kind of an energy as well, okay? Now remember, not everything, you have to have discernment right now, Sag. You like to be all over the place, and you guys can have this, like, it's like you have a lot of knowledge. That's why a lot of Sagittarius are very philosophical. Like, they have the details of everything, like the nitty-gritty. So you want to make sure, though, that you have the right people in your corner. You have the right people by your side, if you have anybody by you. Otherwise, because I feel like you can be a lover, you can be a nurturer, you can be someone that listens, like a counselor, a teacher. You can really change lives with your voice and your, you know, your charisma that you have. And of course, the happy-go-lucky kind of an energy that you can carry if it's carried out right. But I feel like if you are operating in your highest frequency, people are draining your energy. They are literally like sucking your air that you breathe right now, okay? So find the snake in the grass. There's someone around you that's not really good for you right now at this time, and they're just sucking up your energy, honey. There's leeches around you. They want what you got, or they want the lifestyle. They're jealous that you're actually living out a life right now that's, you know, I don't want to say jealous, but you have to just really put up your protections right now during this full moon. Okay, whatever you have going for yourself right now, please put up protections. You need to do that right now. It's just really clear. That's pretty much the message for you right now. Put up your protections. Release people, places, and things that are no longer for you right now at this time. This is the energy that you need to do this in. Period. And you also need to release some shit that you know that you don't need to be doing or participating in. Period. Okay, because it's all about having a balance and building stability and making sure your foundation isn't shaky right now, because you do have the Four of Wands. Because I do see some celebrations and happy times and things coming in for you, even travel possibly here coming up for you. But you need to make sure that people that you're traveling with actually, you know, have your back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not just going with you because you're paying for everything, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really use your discernment. Like, oh man, because there's people that are out there. This is going to be shown for you. It's going to be expanded. Like, you're going to see it, okay? You're really going to see it play out, especially the full moon in Libra, to where you need to balance these things out. It's going to be shown to you because you have Jupiter here. Jupiter is a planet of an expansion. It's going to be shown to you. And that's, Jupiter was in Aries too. Is it in Aries? Yeah, it's still in Aries right now. You have the Jupiter in Aries card. So I feel like for a little bit of a while now, it's been shown to you who you need to let go of or what you need to release. But at this time right now, if you haven't done it already, you need to do it like now, like this week, like ASAP. Like, really recognize this could be your mom, this could be your parents, your brother, your sister, your girlfriend. This could be anybody that really doesn't have your best interest at heart, and they're just like, really just like just sucking up your energy. Let me get some clarifiers. This could look like somebody, like, they could have been there for you through hard times or whatever, but then now, like, they feel like you owe them. I don't care what anybody's done in life. Nobody owes anybody nothing. Period. Like, and if you're walking around this guilty kind of an energy, and if someone's making you feel guilty, like you do owe them and like you do need to carry them, on your back and give them this and show them that. Nope. That's that vampire demon that you need to let go of. There's no way in fucking hell. Don't allow someone to live off of your fruits of labor and all the shit that you went through, all the hard work and energy you put in yourself to get to where you're at now. No, no, no. Or this could be you playing out someone, like, you could be in that energy. You could be the person that's leeching off of people. You could be the esoteric vampire right now. You could be the person that's like kind of, and if you don't stop that shit, you're about to be shown something so crazy. Full moon energy coming. I'm not saying nothing bad. I'm just saying, like, the way events and experiences are going to play out in your life, you may face more challenges back to back. More so, instead of having them as lessons, you're going to like be, it's just going to be more hurdles for you, if that makes sense. More stagnant energy. Give me more on this Nine of Swords in reverse. You know we keep it real over here. Yep. So you have a new challenge. You're definitely being tested right now. I feel like for some of you, this could have been past energy that you had victory over already. So don't take it as like now. Like, this is something that you probably had to conquer a while ago, and you had to like face it, deal with it, and now you can be moving into new energy. Just letting you know. You had to build up a lot of courage, a lot of intellect in order to lead yourself in a better manner. Whether that's you operating in a better energy and being more authentically you, or whether it's you removing yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Period. That way you can gain the prosperity and success and have a new beginning instead of creating the same cycle over and over again, right? So getting in the good karma, right? Yeah. I feel like a lot of things started to approach towards you. You know, you had to take a lot of action. This caused you to maybe travel. This could be astral travel in your dreams too, but lots of communication, lots of action, lots of action. I don't know how many times I gotta say that. You taking action. This is where you start to gain news and messages and downloads, insight, so that you can work on your stability, okay? Work on your success and really harvest new seeds to come in for you and have the justice that you deserve, okay? And so that you can also walk in your power. Like, I can't stand people that just manipulate motherfuckers to gain power. Like, how long do you think that's gonna last? Because the spirit team, you don't know somebody else's spirit team and what they got going on. And also, what kind of karma do you hold? Right? So I feel like you had to change face. Now, it could come creeping out with this energy, Saturn in Pisces and Neptune in Pisces too. You could, you know, have the tendency to creep back, especially if you get disappointed, if you're unhappy with the situation and it didn't go your way. If, you know, you start acting like victim and looking for pity and all that stuff, like, that's when you know something has backfired on you, okay? So this could be an energy that's around you too and could be playing out in your life. So you need to reject that. You need to meditate. You need to reevaluate yourself and reposition yourself or reposition that person in your life, okay? And build your keep a solid foundation. Give me more on the chalice. Yeah, so it's all about you finding a way to cooperate with mutual energies here, okay? Now, this could be a lover coming in. I see compatibility, a mutual attraction, whether it's a business partnership or friendship, love, whatever ship you sail in, something new is coming here. This could also have been a reconciliation of some sort too, but I feel like now that you're able to, your cup is overflowing with love for yourself now and you're moving in a different energy, that's when those new connections and things that you deserve are going to start coming in. And I feel like some of you guys are experiencing that right now already, okay? It's learning to go with the current. Yeah, but you're still in a healing phase though, like a sensitive one. But I feel like a lot of hope for you is coming in. You're feeling very inspired here. It's all about you. Your focus, Sag, is your mental health. Really focusing on your mental health right now, okay? And staying content, carrying out your vision, having lots of spiritual guidance as well, and being very generous and kind-hearted to yourself, okay? Because healing is going to be the renewing kind of an energy that you're going to need moving forward. All right? So, let me see, yeah, because you got the healing twice. Yeah. So for you during this full moon, find a balance with your mind and your body. It's going to be evident for you. Okay, you're going to have lots of excess energy. You're going to want to overindulge, and you're going to want to go backwards. As far as whatever you're addicted to, some people could be addicted to playing victim versus, you know, being tangibly addicted to something like a vice or some food or doing something that they shouldn't be doing. But it could be even just that, like you playing a story out. You could be addicted to playing out that story or being negative Nancy or some shit. You know what I mean? Be careful of that because that can cause lots of health issues too. So that is your spread, fire signs. Thank you so much for staying tuned in, tapped in, and turn on. I definitely appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to check out the website, vixenafterdark.com, if you guys want a personalized reading. Check out the astrology videos too to see how everything plays out for you and how it matches whatever it is that you have going on. And don't forget to smash the bell and click subscribe. Like this video if it resonates. Comment down below, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.